Good morning and welcome to Living Strong Adventures. Peter Liciaga here, and this morning I am sitting reflecting on my life and something stood out. Yesterday I finished Rickson Gracie's new book, Comfort in Darkness, and it left me with many powerful takeaways. One of them is when you own the moment, you own your life, and that's what I'd like to share with you today. There's strength in being fully present. It's not always easy, especially in a world that thrives on distractions. But when you can quiet the noise and connect with the here and now, you discover the key to living with purpose and clarity. Owning the moment isn't just about getting through the day. It's about taking control of your life. One decision, one breath, one choice, one moment at a time. As I reflect on this, I'm reminded of something I learned from the book, The Courage to be Disliked. It teaches that the past and the future have no value except for the value they bring to the present moment. The past is where we find lessons and insight. The future can bring hope and direction, but the power of both exists only in the now, in the moment we're living in. That idea resonates deeply with me. You know, growing up in the Bronx taught me something about being in the moment. When you're in survival mode, you don't have much choice. You have to stay sharp, alert, focused. Your survival depends on it. But here's the thing. Survival mode keeps you in the moment at the expense of the future. So you're busy reacting to what's right in front of you that there's no time to think about what's ahead. There's a dichotomy there, a balance that I only started to understand later in life. From the ballet studios of New York City to the stages of Broadway and the world to the mats of martial arts schools around the world, I've lived a life in constant motion, always focused on what's next, pushing for something bigger. But now, at 63, preparing for my second hip surgery, I see things differently. The past few months of recovery from my first surgery taught me something I wish I'd embraced decades ago. When you own the moment, you own your life. True strength doesn't come from reacting to what's in front of you or obsessing over the future. It comes from showing up for now. Rickson Gracie writes about finding comfort in the darkest moments. His words about controlling the moment through your breath, your thoughts, and your actions resonated deeply with me. That clarity, that stillness is what allows you to adapt, to flow, and to find strength even in adversity. For me, stepping away from social media, from the endless posts and distractions, was like stepping out of a noisy room. With the quiet came focus. I could finally see what matters and what's real. And for me, that vision has always led back to the mats. Yes, the physical mats of martial arts, but also the metaphorical mats. The places where we train not just our bodies, but our minds and our spirits. The mats are where we face challenges, learn resilience, and live out life's lessons. In 2025, when I return to the mats, I won't just be teaching martial arts techniques. I'll be teaching life. The kind of life that's built on the foundation of strength, adaptability, and the principle of owning the moment to your own life. Here's the truth. The last 10 years haven't been easy. Hip pain, surgeries, moments of doubt. But as I've said before, those challenges weren't roadblocks. They were requirements. They were the kind of tests that forge a person, that make you stronger, sharper, better. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu taught me that. It's an art that forces you to stay present. You can't win by fighting the moment. You have to own it, to control it. And that's the mindset I'll be bringing to the mats. One rooted in patience, humility, and calm strength. During this recovery, I've revisited those principles. I've compiled over 100 insights, principles, concepts, ideas that I'll share when I'm back on the mats. They're not just theories, they're lived experiences, lessons from victories and failures. And they're not just for martial artists, they're for life. So here I am on the cusp of my second surgery, just days away, and I'm focusing on one thing: the now. Not what's coming, not what's already behind me, just this very moment. Because when you own the moment, you own your life. That means embracing it fully, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it hurts. Within that discomfort is the strength to grow, to adapt, and to evolve. When I step back onto those mats, I'll be looking to celebrate 64 years. I'm not the young guy who could leap and spin on the Broadway stage. I'm not the martial artist who could spar for hours without breaking a sweat. I'm someone different now, and I've grown to embrace it. The old martial arts guy. The one who's seen and experienced much of what life can throw at you, made his mistakes, taken his hits, and come out the other side with brokenness, scars, but more importantly, wisdom. And that guy, the one I'm becoming, is someone I'm proud to be. So, as I prepare for this next step, I'll leave you with this thought. What moments are you owning today? What can you embrace right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, but in this very moment. That will help you own your life. Because life isn't lived in the someday, it's lived in the now. On the mats, off the mats, and in every corner of our lives. Thank you for listening. And until next time, own your moments and own your life.